Every day, we are slowly losing something we don't even realize, our health. Children are growing up indoors, glued to screen, missing out on the joy of running freely. Adults are overwhelmed by stress, too tired or too busy to stay active. And behind all of this, silent diseases like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes are slowly, quietly taking over life. This is not just a health issue, it is a human issue. Because when people lose their health, they lose their energy, their confidence, and sometimes even their future. But it doesn't have to be this way. With proper support and access to sports program, we can rebuild a stronger, healthy society starting today. Hi, my name is Sarana Yasmin with matrix number A210891, and the title of my speech will be Proper Funding for Sports Program, A Path to a Healthier Life. This issue is directly relevant to all of us, whether you are a student, a future parent, or a member of the community. Access to sports programs plays a significant role in your health and well-being. Without proper funding, many of us or people around us may lose the opportunities to stay active. This is not just a government issue, it directly impacts our daily life, our communities, and our future. I became interested in this topic after observing how limited sports opportunities can affect students' daily routine and behavior. In many schools and communities, sports programs are often underfunded, resulting in fewer facilities, limited equipment, and reduced participation among youth. These findings made me realize that sports are not just a form of leisure and recreation, but an essential tool for youth development and community well-being. To build a healthy nation, I believe that proper funding for sports program is essential because it helps reduce youth crime and social problems, promote healthy lifestyle, and bring long-term economics and community benefits. Today, I will show why proper funding for sports programs is so crucial by discussing the social consequences of inadequate sports opportunities, particularly in the rise of youth crime and social issues. Next, I will explain how well-funded sports programs help create healthy individuals, both physically and mentally. Lastly, I will demonstrate how investing in sports programs is not merely an expense, but a long-term investment that benefits the economic and strengthens our communities. Before discussing the benefits of sports programs, let us first examine the consequences of not investing in them. One of the most concerning effects is the rise in youth crime and social problems. First, the lack of sports program can contribute to increased youth crime and various social problems. Sports provide young people with a positive outlet to channel their energy, stay engaged during their free time, and develop important values such as discipline, responsibility, and self-control. Without structured activities, many youth are left with excessive idle time, making them more vulnerable to risky behaviors such as vandalism, loitering, substance abuse, and involvement in petty crimes. I came across an interesting journal by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes in 2024. The sports sector can be an effective partner in crime prevention strategies, especially in marginalized communities. The same report also stated that sports programs should provide positive social experiences and help youth make better decisions that prevent their involvement in violence and crime. Central to this impact is how sports programs expose young people to positive role models like coaches and mentors who can guide them towards making better life choices. Therefore, adequate funding for sports program is essential in creating safer community and reducing social problems among young people. Having discussed the social consequences of inadequate sports funding, let us now look at how proper investment in sports positively affect our health and well-being. Second, proper funding for sports program plays a vital role in promoting healthy lifestyle by improving both physical and mental well-being. When individuals have access to well-funded sports facilities and programs, they are more likely to stay active, develop healthy habits, and maintain a balanced lifestyle. According to Anderson and Durstein, researchers in the 2019 article, they found that regular physical activity and exercises positively influence risk factors for chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even cancer. Moreover, for students like us, sports provide an important outlet to relieve stress and maintain a healthy balance between academic responsibilities and personal well-being. Furthermore, the World Health Organization in 2024 stated that increasing physical activity improves health and well-being and contributes to achieving global health goals. However, the organization also emphasizes that these benefits can only be achieved through increased commitments and investments from governments and the communities. Therefore, investing in sports programs is not merely an encouraging recreation, it is about creating a healthier and more resilient society. Lastly, besides benefiting our health, funding sports programs also brings advantages that extend beyond individuals and can positively impact society as a whole. Investing in sports program is not an expense but a strategic long-term investment that brings significant economics and community benefits. By supporting sports initiative, governments and communities can reduce healthcare costs, as healthy individuals require less medical treatment and preventive care can be more effective. Evidence also show that sports can generate economic gains. According to the researchers Ottoland and Nayan Hazaras in 2022, broader implementation of exercise interventions can lead to substantial economic benefits and healthcare cost saving both for the general population and for the chronic diseases. Adding to that, sports programs create employment opportunities for coaches and other professionals while stimulating local economic activities through sporting events and community participations. This is proved through a 2026 study by Banerjee and Darji, who found that structured sports programs improve productivity by enhancing physical fitness, mental well-being, and teamwork among the participants. More importantly, that these programs help build stronger and more connected communities, ensuring a better quality of life, a brighter future for generations to come. Thus, proper funding for sports program is an investment that yields lasting benefits for both present and the future generation. As I come to the end of my speech, it is clear that proper funding is not simply an option; it is a necessity. This positive impact of sports extends far beyond the playing fields and has power to transform individuals and communities alike. Today, I have explained how the lack of sports program can contribute to increased youth crime and social problems by leaving young people without positive activities. I then discuss how proper funding promotes healthy lifestyle by improving both physical and mental well-being. Finally, I highlighted that investing in sports program bring long-term economics and community benefits, including reduced healthcare costs, increased productivity, and stronger communities. Therefore, I urge each and every one of us to recognize the importance of sports programs and advocate for greater funding within our school, communities, and nation, whether it is by participating in sports activities, supporting local initiative, or encouraging policymakers to invest more in sports development. Every effort counts. Together, we can ensure that sports are accessible to everyone for healthier and more fulfilling lives. As the saying goes, an investment in health is an investment in the future. Proper funding for sports program is not merely spending money on games and facilities. It is investing in safer community, healthier individuals, and a stronger society. Let us take action today so that future generations can enjoy a brighter, healthier, and more active tomorrow. Thank you.